I know you blame me for the loss of our child. I get it. You stood in front of me, you begged me, you told me, you said, please don't go after Craig. Please just leave him alone. And if only I had listened to you.
So why didn't you?
Meg, when I found out what he had tried to do to you, what he had tried to do to our son, at first I was powerless, and then I don't know. It felt natural for me to strike back.
And nothing else mattered.
No, you did matter. You're all that mattered. You mattered. Our son mattered. That's why I had to.
You had to what? Paul, get revenge? That's not love. That's hate. Hate drove you to go after Craig.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I hate Craig. I hate Craig. Always will. Don't you? Come on, after everything that he's done, after all of the lies that he's written.
Yeah, and now you could add our son to that list. Just more fuel for the fire.
I know. And I never meant for that to happen. I didn't. You have to believe that.
I stood in that room with you, Paul. I begged you. I begged you to leave so nothing terrible would happen, but you couldn't. You couldn't even let Craig be, not even for a second.
I love you.
I love you too. And God help me. I always will. The way I feel about you, I can't make that stop, even if I try.
I think that's great.
No. No, it's not. Because I can't be with you. Not anymore.
As much as I would like Meg back, that is not going to happen.
Why not?
Because it's out of my hands. That's why.
Oh, come on, Craig. Look, you never give up. You just keep finding ways to manipulate people until you get what you want. And you want Meg.
Well, the only problem there is she doesn't want me.
Well, you found a way to get her to love you once. You can do it again.
Oh, come on, what? And then what? Rosanna, what happens then? You think that Paul comes running back to you? Dream on. Paul wouldn't come back to you if you were the last blonde on earth.
You know you're disgusting. Do you know that? I should have put you in jail when I had the chance.
Oh, why? Then you just would have lost Paul that much sooner. Or at least this way you got a few good months out of it.
I despise you. You know that? You have ruined my life all over
Oh,
again.
wait.
Yes.
Did it ever cross your mind just what you've done to me?
Come on. We both had exactly what we wanted until you freaked out.
Oh, no. Wait a second, Rosanna. No. You are responsible for this mess, not me. If you're looking for somebody to blame, go take a good long look in the mirror. No, Rosanna, you are the one who broke into that office. You are the one who changed the results on Meg's DNA test, not me. So maybe it's about time you took a little responsibility for your actions.
Well, I have.
Oh, really? I see. Have you really?
Yes.
Did you tell about the fact that you had to beg me to keep quiet once I figured out what you had done? Did you confess the fact that you pay off that little slimy little lab technician to keep him quiet?
Look, what I did was deceptive, yes, I admit that. But what about you? I mean, your actions were absolutely vicious. How could you even think about trying to harm an innocent child?
I want to talk about that with you.
Oh, really? Why not?
Well, maybe did it ever occur to you that I actually feel ashamed of what I did?
Oh, you're ashamed. Now you're ashamed. Well, that's very convenient now that the baby is gone.
I wanted that baby. I did. I didn't care whose DNA it had. Didn't matter. I was willing to raise it and be his father in every sense of the word. But you and your husband, you took that chance away from me.
Everything that we are, everything that we have together. You can't just turn your back on that.
You did. When you came back with Rosanna, you turned your back on us.
I thought you'd chosen Craig.
You left me. with Craig. You left me with him. If you just told me that you still love me, if you just told me that you were alive, all of this would have been so different.
Look, I know, and we can't go back, okay? But we can go forward. You and I can go forward. We can do that. We can do that together. We should stop wasting our time.
It's not gonna work.
Why not?
Because there is something inside you, Paul. Something that is dark and crooked and broken.
So help me fix it. What?
I can't. I can't. I've tried, but it just goes too deep. It's just a part of who you are.
That's not who I am. Who I am is the man that loves you.
Yes, you do. But your greatest passion in life isn't your love for me. It's your hate for Craig.
Craig is he's not my greatest anything.
Oh, come on, be honest, Paul. You just told me point blank that you will always hate him, and I can't live my life like that anymore. I can't just be waiting for the next strike to be launched at any moment.
It doesn't have to be like that. It won't be like that. I promise you.
Yeah. You know, Craig made the same
Why do you do
promises,
that?
and he didn't keep
Why do you
them
do
either,
that?
okay?
Why do you
that?
compare me
see
to
that?
him? I'm nothing
Even
like
the
him.
mention of his name gets a bigger reaction than anything else. We just lost our baby, Paul. And who? Who are we talking about? Who? I can't even remember the last time that our relationship was about us and not Craig. Can you?
We'll change it. We'll change that. But you have to do that too.
No, the only way to change things is to end them.
This whole situation has such a sad ring of familiarity to it.
I agree. When it comes to losing children, I have had my share.
Please. The child wasn't yours. Do you really expect me to believe you care?
Get out.
You never learn your lesson, do you? Time and again, you somehow manage to destroy the people who find the teensiest way to love you.
I'm not going to get a lecture from you about love, not from a woman who had to change test results so that she could hold on to her man. What lesson did the poor little rich girl get there?
Oh,
huh,
go
Rosanna?
to hell. Go to hell.
I can't give anymore, and I can't lose anymore. And if we stay together, that's exactly what's going to happen.
No. No, we're stronger than that. Let me love you. Let me love you the way you know I can love you.
That's not enough. I wish it were. No, I can't. I can't.
promise you, everything will be okay.